Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 26 of Direwolf20's Server Play series. I'm on the server with Mr. R.W. Tema. How's it going, Tema?
Hello.
What you up to?
Doing great.
Yeah?
You've been checking? Yeah.
I've been doing some Botania. I heard you've been doing some Botania too.
I've been doing some Botania.
Yeah, you having fun?
Yeah, for the most part. I've completely broken the flower growing mechanic. So now I have like 10,000 dyes of every type.
Nice. Do you want to see my nifty little setup over here that I've got going so far?
Yeah?
This produces quite a bit of mana, by the way. This little thermalily farm. I'm trying to figure out what this drone is thinking he's doing, but... Oh, by the way, guys, I replaced my drone. I gave him a bound pickaxe. Do you want to see my nifty drone setup that I've got going on?
Sure. Where is it?
Right over here.
I'm starting to get nervous with these drone business.
Oh, it's cool. You ready? All you have to do, see this chest here? Put stone and or wood in there, and the drone takes care of the rest. How cool is that? I'm pretty proud of this little setup. It wasn't easy to program. You can see the program for it here in the programmer, if you're interested.
Does it mine it? Hello?
Yeah, it'll mine it. It waits, though, until it turns into living rock. Once it turns to living rock, it'll spring into action.
I don't think it'll work.
What's that?
I don't think it'll work. I'm highly skeptical.
You don't believe me?
It'll never work. It's
I want a mana
turns
distributor.
into.
Oh, okay. That's how it's made.
User joined your channel.
Hey, it's Prague. What's up, Prague? You watching? Because it's about to go, Tema.
Dun dun dun.
How cool is that, huh? Now wait, watch. Dun 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 dun.
Gasp.
Is that cool?
I am. That is way too cool.
Isn't it
No
though?
P. Needs
Oh,
nothing.
yeah. Hey, have you crafted one of those things yet? You're not allowed to call it OP until you've tried to craft one.
I take it it's slightly complicated.
Slightly complicated and time consuming. Alright, the next thing. I'm playing with Botania. So, one thing I want to do here, guys, I think I'm going to move this mana spreader for the moment. I'm going to put down a mana... Wish I could pick up this pool without it losing all its mana, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way, and if I break it, I'll lose it all. But I want to try and compactify this whole situation, so maybe what I'll do is just transfer it all. Well, I can't do that either, because that's not going to work. Let's do this. Let's, for now, I'm just going to this, and that. Actually, one more away. Neat, huh? There we go. That should take care of situations. Cool.
Probably would be faster just to use a mana tablet.
Maybe. I mean, I could always throw some lenses on these things.
Yeah.
I know there's a
From what I
lens
realized.
that increases the amount that it can transfer. Let's see. Let's see. Drastically increase the speed at which it travels. Double the amount of mana a mana burst can carry. However, the mana beam becomes slower, and after it starts to lose mana, it does so at a lot faster rate. So the potency lens is a mana lens plus a rune of fire. That doesn't sound too bad. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. There we go. Just because I want to try this out. Let's see if I can remember what a rune of fire is. I know it's a blaze rod. And a nether wart. And gunpowder?
Nether wart, gunpowder, and a mana steel ingot.
Cool. Only problem is I just used my mana spreader. So I have to make another one now. There we go. Mana spreader. And go back on there. Hooray! That really doesn't move very fast, does it? Wow, that really doesn't move very fast. Let's see if this lens will speed anything up. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright guys, while we wait for this to transfer, we will be right back. The other thing I want to test is I'm pretty sure if I break this, yeah, it destroys the mana that's in there. Just wanted to test that to find out for sure. Alright, back in a few. Alright guys, today I have a long list of things I want to get done, and it's going to require several steps. Me and Tema were just talking about it. I think Tema basically has already what I have in mind to do, but I think I'm going to do it anyway because it sounds like a lot of fun to me. First things first, let's get to some alchemy. I need some things. Let's see. There should be an item called the Alchemy Catalyst from Botania. And I have pretty much none of the things I need. 1, 2, you go in there and then give me an ender pearl. That should be all the things I need. And I'm gonna go ahead and dump this in there, and now we're gonna try that again. So that's step 1. We're gonna get the Alchemy Catalyst. This goes underneath one of your mana pools, and I'm just going to put it under that one. And then this mana pool can now do alchemy. Cool. There's lots of stuff you can do with alchemy, by the way. You can transfer like rotten flesh into leather, which is super handy. And all kinds of woods can get transformed, saplings can get transformed into each other. You can break down different types of stone and ice and all this other stuff, and you can transmute between things too. Like all your different seeds and crops, you can cycle through all the different types. So it's pretty neat. So that's step 1. Step 2, I need to go fishing. So let's get a fishing rod. Do you need bait yet, or that's still not necessary?
No, you don't need bait.
Alright, I've been playing too much Agrarian Skies, and there's a mod there that makes you need bait.
Ah.
Yeah. In fairness, though, you catch some really cool stuff, so it's not that bad. Alright, guys, so this will be boring, so I'll be back in a few when it's done.
Well, don't forget to enchant it.
Oh, I can enchant the fishing rod?
Oh yeah, you can get lure to make it go faster.
Really? I only have like 9 levels, though.
Actually, I've got a lure 3 fishing rod if you'd like.
Yeah?
Sure.
Sure, I'll take it. That's very nice of you. Thank you, Tema. It's not going to explode when I use it or anything, right?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm not jaded.
Okay. Oh, and it's Unbreaking 3, too. That's nice. So is it just less likely to... It's faster?
Faster.
It's already pretty slow. Did they make it take longer?
Well, if you look close, there you are.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. I got a
You can now
puffer
see the
fish.
fish. You can see the fish swimming up to you.
Oh, can you? I can't see that from this far away. That's neat, though. Oh, yeah, I see little splashes in the water. Okay, yeah, look at that. Nice. Oh, I didn't get anything that time. That's neat. That's a pretty cool effect. I didn't know they added that. See, this is me and my vanilla knowledge.
Yeah.
That was added in 1.7, right?
Yeah, they completely revamped fishing in 1.7. So now you can get enchants like Luck of the Sea, which will give you some really good stuff.
Really?
Mm.
Okay. Well, we're going to check that out, guys. But right now, I'll come back after I've caught a few things. Alright, guys, we are back, and I'm making a golem animation core. Oh, yeah. This is going to be cool. I wonder... I guess I don't have it. Really? I just want to try something. Wonder if I can use this thing to fill up my Forgecraft thingy. We'll find out. The answer is no. The answer is you make a giant mess if you try that. It was worth experimenting. Alright, let's see. Come on, bubble. So what I'm making here, guys, is a new type of golem. 1, 2, 3. And then this guy. So this is the regular old harvest golem, right? What we can do is we can do some infusion crafting with this thing, and we can wind up with a fishing golem. Ooh. Sea shanties sold separately. So I'm going to need one of each type of fish. That's the reason I went ahead and did that whole, set up the whole thing under here. Luckily, though, I actually wound up with some extra fish. Or I got one of each, but I want to, since I went through all the trouble of doing this. I don't need clownfish. There we go. Cool. So now I've got puffer, raw salmon, and raw fish. One of each. That should be good. So now I need raw salmon and puffer. Oh, and I also need a unused fishing rod. I happen to have one. And then I need to put my guy in the middle here, and then I need some stuff. So I'm going to need 16 water, 16 bestia, 16 meto. Oh, meto's the pain one to get. How am I for water? 14. Bestia I don't think I have, but I'm sure I could come up with. Alright, I'll be back once I get all this done. Alright guys, we're back, and I think I've got everything I need to get, so let's get a fishing golem. Alright, while that's cooking, I need to get a actual golem, because I'm only making the node here. So let me take care of that, and then we'll be back. Alright guys, we're back. Now what I'm working on is I've got the golem fishing core, and you'll note that there's a couple upgrades that are pretty useful. An air core will give a small chance of catching more than one thing at a time, and an order upgrade will increase the chance of getting good fishing results. So I definitely want an order upgrade. Can I put 2 order upgrades on him?
I think you have to have a specific research for that.
Oh, hey, Wei, how's it going? In fact, where did he just go? I just right-clicked my golem, and he's, like, invisible.
Invisible?
Or at least not here. I don't know where he went. It's like he's invisible.
That's weird.
Yep, I agree. Alright guys, I'll be right back in a minute once I figure out what happened to my golem. Alright, relogging, and there he is. So, probably just desynced. It's unfortunate that Soren's not here, because I need a bell. Though, Soren's here in spirit, if you will. Alright, let's try that again and see if a desync once again occurs. But first, let me go ahead and create these. Might as well try 2 order shards, because I feel like that might be cool.
socket.
So I heard there's a new type of advanced spell that you've got working coming up, Mr. Time.
Yes, I do. It should be out, probably out by now when you release this video.
Cool.
It's called... So currently there's only 3 paradigms right now, melee, self, and projectile.
Right.
However, coming soon, there's going to be something called the tool paradigm.
Ooh.
The tool paradigm kind of functions like a summonable tool. So when you get the basic paradigm, you'll be able to summon a small, like, iron level weapon, but through the same complex spell mechanics that the other spells work on, you can further upgrade it to add sharpness, fire aspect, and a few more nifty enchantments, if you will.
Gray, gray, light gray, air, redstone root. Neat. I wanna check it out. I know it's in pending right now, but
Yep. And I should have a build later tonight that should finalize everything.
cool. I'm looking forward to trying it. It sounds neat.
Yeah, it should be able to, well, it does cover all of the basic tools as well as a few interesting mechanics that you might want to have a shot at.
Definitely. Alright, so right now I'm crafting one more component. I'm going to go with the Hopper Hawk. So I'm going to need a Rune of Air, which is carrot, feather, and carpet. Carrot, carpet, feather, mana steel, living rock. Are you on the server?
Yeah, for some reason, I'm looking for some sockets that I made earlier, but I can't find them anywhere around my base.
Sockets, eh?
Yeah, the blood sockets.
Ah.
Oh well, better make some new ones.
Alright, so that should be what I need, right? Yeah, that looks good. And then it's this thing's turn. Oh right, I need seeds. I always forget when I'm making plants from Botania that I need seeds.
Yeah, kind of one of those extra little steps.
Totally.
There are a lot of them.
But I'm using the Hopper Hawk to collect the items that the golem fishes up.
I see.
I like the Hopper Hawk, it's neat. I'll probably also need to plant it on dirt, not cobblestone.
Yeah, probably would be a safe bet.
So hopefully my golem is not as derpy as Tema's golem.
Hopefully not.
Are you disrespecting my golem?
No, I'm just calling him derpy.
Yes, I think he is.
Gasp. It is on now.
Haha. Alright, so I've got a fishing golem with 2 order upgrades. Let's see what happens. So he should wind up fishing up something cool for me. Let's see what happens. Go, fishing golem, go. I do like how he just stands there with the fishing rod staring at the bobber. That's neat. He didn't catch anything, I don't think. Poor golem.
That golem is sad.
I know. I want to see him catch stuff. Nothing yet. So the problem if I jump around in the water right next to the bobbing reel?
It might disrupt a few things.
He looks a little less derpy than yours, Tema. The only problem is he doesn't catch anything.
Minor trade-off.
Yeah. Tema's is all catching stuff all the time.
He doesn't do much, but he does it very efficiently.
He hasn't caught anything yet. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Nice. Got a raw fish, which is not particularly good. I was hoping those 2 order upgrades would really help out, but...
You could say Tema's golem is floundering around,
I would never say that, and neither should you.
if you insist.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you know what it is, Tema? Is your golem has water all around him, so I think the reason he turns around is because he detects water behind him, and you have those collector things. Tema's is over here. Let's go. Can we take a look at your base real quick, Tema?
Sure, let's have a tour.
Okay, as I'm waiting for the load to the world to load up. There we go. So Tema's golem is back here, and he does not a terrible job of collecting things. See how derpy he is? Mine's far less derpy. He does eventually figure it out, I guess.
Yeah, he's got a ton of stuff for me, so
Has
I
he?
really cannot complain about him. And he's got a name too.
Fisherman Fred. Nice.
Oh, we
Oh
caught
yeah,
2
look at
things.
that. Nice. And you've got world interaction guys in there, so that's how it's collecting it.
Yep.
Cool. Maybe I should go with 1 air, 1 order instead of just 2 order, but eh. And you've got some crazy stuff at your base.
And I've got a special age for my Britannia stuff.
Oh, see, you did the same thing I did with inscribers.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the simplest way to deal with it.
It works pretty well, yeah.
I have one dedicated one that I just have rotated so I can put like the diamond chips in one side, redstone in another, and the silicon in one final.
Yeah. Wow, you have a lot of lasers.
Yeah, well, somebody broke the diamond economy.
Who did?
CBW.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's right. He made that diamond age,
Yeah,
didn't
he
he?
made the age with all the diamond ore spheres.
Nice. Where'd you get the blaze things? You used the dolly from Java?
Trouble getting blade.
Oh, you broke
So
up there.
this is a nice, convenient little compromise.
Ooh, lava bedrockium drum. Oh, I see you've expanded your farm.
Does quite a good job.
Yeah. You've got a turtle under there using a watering can, right?
Yes, a special watering can,
Nice.
which is very evil to craft.
Yeah, that one, let's see, the watering can that's reinforced needs a soul fragment and 4 bedrockium ingots. Bedrockium ingots are the easy one. You only need 4 blocks of diamond. The soul fragment on the other side. Tell us what the soul fragment does?
Well, it takes away something slightly precious from you. It's basically takes away one of your little hearts. So it's a -1 to max health.
Oh. Oh, if you put a world interaction upgrade on the side of the essence berry bushes, it farms them for you?
New.
Oh.
The,
Oh, I see. You've got the robotic
robotic
arm
arm.
on there. Okay.
How long does that subtraction take, or last rather?
Forever. You cut off
Well,
a piece
that-
of your soul. How long do you expect it to last?
And I thought people said my mouth was bad.
Yeah, so like permanently forever you'll have 9 hearts instead of 10?
Yeah. And people have asked, will there be a way of getting back? I've decided no.
Oh, you did decide. Because
Yeah, it's
I was one of those
permanently.
people.
It's permanently gone. I might add something to sort of add a deficiency, sort of way to compensate for it, but you're not getting it back. I'm afraid.
Really?
Yeah, and the thing is I'm actually gonna change it so it's a percentage-based thing, because I don't want to, have it so that if there is another mod that reduces your heart canister size, it breaks something.
Oh, I
So
got
you'll
you.
lose 10% of your health instead of.
That'll also be good for things like Tinkers, where you can eventually get like 40 hearts in total. So losing one of those would not be a big deal. But losing 10%, well, I guess so, because that would eventually be 4 hearts, basically.
Do you want to come see age 42?
Sure. I'm a little nervous, but okay. Did you write it custom or is it random?
It's part written custom.
I see you got a tier 5 altar up here, too. Looking good.
Yeah, it looks rather derpy.
Does it?
Alright, age
5
42.
altars.
Well, this is interesting. I see you've got a applied energistics meteor right in the middle of it. Did you already harvest this thing? I don't see an entrance.
I haven't, no.
Oh, okay.
I've got all the stuff.
So what's...
basically, this is a mushroom island biome.
Correct.
And so, but for some reason it's filled with netherrack.
That's weird. Well, I guess it did the replace dirt with netherrack thing. Oh, you've got a nice Botania setup. Whoa, there's a lot of forestry thingies there.
Yeah.
I see you set up a nice little Elementum farm. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the Jaded Amaranthine? Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, you're using the drum. Nice. That's cool.
Into the thing. I had it on timer, but after I got 10,000 dyes, I kind of stopped it. And it's an auto crafting thing to turn them into the powdered versions beneath it.
Nice. Hey, Flora.
Hello.
Hello.
Does that drum trigger off a redstone signal, or?
It triggers whenever mana is shot into it. So I've got a manual mana spreader, a redstone mana spreader here.
Cool.
So you press.
So you hit the button and it goes. That's neat.
it.
I might steal that design.
Go ahead.
Oh man, look at you with this like crazy mana spreader setup. Looking good. So I see you've gotten into some of the elven stuff.
Yeah, it's actually not all that difficult.
No, it's
to
not.
get into.
It's definitely not.
You know, you do need. I think you do need Terra Steel. Sorry, the is it Terra Steel? The upgraded Mana Steel,
Yeah.
which requires the beacon.
Yep.
And I think it requires 2 Nether Stars. So it is. Actually, I take it back. It is quite difficult to get into, but.
See, I see you've got 2 of the farms down there that are doing the Ender Lily thing.
Yeah, I only need
Oh,
one.
you've got a few. Yeah, you've got a lot of Ender Lilies going on. Nice.
Overcompensating here.
Yeah. Well, that portal is pretty hard to keep open.
Yeah, but I think I only need the 1 set of 4 instead of 2.
I think your golem that's supposed to pick up stuff is not.
Oh, I think it's backstuffed with Elementum. That's what the problem is.
No.
Oh, maybe not.
Cool. I like it. I look at
There's
you with
my
your crazy
picker-upper.
quantum link chambers. What is powering your quantum link chamber?
Nothing.
And you have an energy receiver in there.
Oh, yes. Sort of my basic version of Tesseracts. But in practice, you don't actually need a link anymore to power both sides.
Oh, no? You only need one?
Well, but you don't need dedicated power on both sides.
Nice. I can't access it, though.
Can't you?
No.
Oh.
So unless the
Is it a
server's
security
crashing,
thing?
I have no idea.
Strange.
Alright guys, let's get back to work. Tema's always got some crazy builds going on. I like your like
actually,
1001 ender generators.
Yeah, I'm actually slightly worried at the moment because apparently there's a Mistcraft build impending that's going to make everything have all sorts of nasty effects. I'm worried this age is, to be honest, I think this age is barely on the sort of the threshold of instability as it is.
Yeah.
So
You know what I probably need to do, guys, is chunk load this little guy.
that might help.
Well, I'm used to having chicken chunks where I like put down a chunk loader and say like chunk load like, 7 lungs or whatever, and now we've only got the Railcraft world anchors, which work great, except for the fact that they only work with like a 3x3 chunk area. There's no way to expand them really. I mean, you kind of can, but like not really.
I have to admit, I'm sort of more of the preference that you shouldn't put too much thought into chunk loading because technically it's a very gamey thing.
Yeah.
It's sort of a meta concept.
Right.
It shouldn't, in real life, if you leave your house, it doesn't stop existing just because no one's around.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, but you have to have them, otherwise
Yeah,
it's
because
not feasible to run a server.
Right, yeah, no, it would be insane to have every chunk loaded at all times.
So I think I personally think it's better not to draw any attention to it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I also understand the whole, need for, I understand people wanting to have to fuel it, because I've seen many instances where people just put down giant chunk loaders and, forget about them and then don't play for months. And now we've got all these chunks loaded that really don't need to be. So the whole use a stack of ender pearls thing is actually pretty good. It gives you, a week's worth of time, and then if you don't log on for a week, then your chunks unload, which is fine, right? Alright, guys, so I'm going to let this guy fish for a little bit. We'll be back. There is something in particular I'm looking for from him, and we'll find out what it is once he gets it. Alright, guys, we have to wrap up the episode now, but before we do, Tema has one more thing he wants to show me. What do you got, Tema? I don't know what's coming, by the way.
Oh, yes.
But he's chuckling evilly, so...
It's called the Impossible Object.
Okay.
And it's... Wade knows what it is, and I think he's going to like... I don't know if he likes it so much as he's impressed by it.
Carry on.
A little bit of both.
It's technically purely a decorative object, but it's very expensive. It requires a nether star.
Oh.
So let's see what it is.
And it's impossible. Ooh. That's quite impossible.
Yeah. I'm not sure what it is, but it is made of gold.
Neat.
Got all these curves and weird.
Oh, look at them all. There's a lot of impossible objects.
I want 10 of them.
Heresy. That's what it is.
Most expensive 9x9 ever.
It's it's definitely, so it's basically brick slabs around a nether star.
Pretty much.
Neat. That's quite impossible.
Yeah, it's decided I'm going to be playing God from now on. So
Evil Tema is evil.
Evil is too evil, I think.
Alright guys, so I think we got some good stuff done this episode. We've actually got an automated fisherman going. Believe it or not, there is a reason that I set this guy up, and we'll probably see it hopefully next episode. But what I'm going to do is continue working on some of the things that I want to work on with Botania. Got a few other things to start working with. Hope you enjoyed checking out Tema's base. As usual, Tema has many crazy things, like impossible objects. And you've got a pretty nice Botania setup. I'm pretty jealous of it. Alright guys,
thank you.
For now, Darryl20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.